Hi friends, I am your 14CS147. I am going to explain the fifth experiment of compiler lab, that is the simulation of DFA. So for simulating a DFA, we want a two-dimensional array named as transition. Here we are storing the different transition states, and then we have integer alphabet set, state set, and an integer 1. In alphabet set, we are going to enter how many number of alphabet we are going to use, and in state set, the number of states in the DFA is added. And we have two arrays, that is alphabet array, that is to enter the what all are the alphabets we are going to add, and to the final, and the next array is final state, that is to mention the different final states. And then we have now we are going to we are asking the user to enter the number of alphabet in the DFA. We are reading it using the read line and storing it in alphabet set integer, and then we are going to ask them to enter the number of states in the DFA. Again, that is read and it is stored in the state set integer, and then we are going to enter the number of alphabets, enter all the alphabet that are used in the alphabet array. Using a for loop, we are entering those into an alphabet array, and then now we have to enter the different transition states. For different transition state, we have two for loops since it is a multi-dimensional array. The for loop, the row is from 0 to the state set, from 0 to number of states, and the columns are the 0 to the number of alphabet. So by that we are reading one by one the integer and storing it to the integer 1, and then from the integer 1 we are storing it to the transition array, that is a two-dimensional array. Then after that we are asking them to enter the final state, and if final state is entered and if it is completed, we are going to feed -2 to stop the feeding of output final state. And then next after that we are going to get the starting state, and starting state is entered and it is read to the integer named as state, and then we have to give the input for the DFA, and the input should be terminated by an hashtag, and if it is not terminated then we will get an exception here. And after that next we are going to next is the printing of output. So here we are printing whether the state is accepted by the DFA or not, and we will print the final state or not also, and also if it is rejected it will be printed as the state is rejected. Now we will see the output. So I am going to enter the DFA for a closure. So any number of A's or a empty state can be there in a closure. So please enter the number of alphabets we are going to enter. So 1, state is 1, and alphabet is A, row transition is 1, and final state will be 1, and we must stop the feeding of final state, so -2, and starting state is 1, and then we have to give an input like since it is a closure, it will also accept a empty state, so we'll give hash. So we got the input as the final state is 1 and the DFA is accepted. And if we have to try for another case, we'll see for the same a closure. State is 1, alphabet is A, transition is 1, final state is 1, starting state is 1, and now we'll feed with an input, that is since it is a closure, a and hashtag. So this is also accepted, and the final state is given as 1. By this the experiment is over. Thank you.